Next, I'd like to introduce, we have a few special guests, but first, we have invited our Dean's Office representative. We like to have our college represented as the College of Health Professions and Sciences. Our college acknowledges and understands what it means to be a healthcare professional. And so we have invited our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Linda Rosa-Lugo.
I've always loved to be on the mic. I have to take a look out. This is the first time since March 2020 that I am back on campus and not seeing people through a screen. So please forgive me, this is so exciting. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation. My name is Linda Rosa-Lugo. I'm the Associate Dean, Faculty Excellence, Graduate Programs, and Global Affairs. My background is Communication Sciences and Disorders, so my coat is a little different than the one that you will get. I wanted to make sure that mine matches my outfit at all times. So when Dr. Pavian invited me to your white coat ceremony to provide you with words of encouragement, two things came to mind. What's the purpose of a white coat ceremony? And what do I say to a group of students who is going out to your first clinical internship amidst so much going on in the world right now? And I have served as faculty in the School of Communication Science and Disorders since 1995, so I'm trying to count up the years. In 2017, when our new college was formed, the College of Health Professions and Sciences, I was charged with working with many graduate programs to ensure that our students would obtain knowledge and skills and competencies, and that we had innovative and meaningful academic and clinical education and opportunities. And I had to come up to speed on the mission and values of the DPT program, and I learned that one of your primary missions is to optimize patient care. And as I looked at your mission and vision, these are the words in your mission statement that jumped out at me: excellence, dedication, proficiency in clinical skills, evidence-based practice, service, professional duty, and lifelong learning. So Patrick, they're pretty much close to the ones you said. And what I realized is what's inherent in these words is that over the past semesters, your professors are actually awesome. We're preparing you to incorporate these characteristics and values as you begin your work with real patients. And this white coat ceremony represents the end of your classroom experience and the start of clinical practice. So as a person who's been in your shoes, here are a few words of encouragement as you begin your first internship experience. Be okay with what you don't know. Be humble, be inquisitive, and I know sometimes it's hard, but take constructive criticism as an opportunity to reflect on your strengths as well as your weaknesses. I'm a person that works with deaf and hard of hearing individuals, so I had to include this. Be empathetic, learn how to listen, not only to what is said, but also to what is unsaid. Be familiar with culturally responsive practices and implement these as you work with diverse patients, families, and caregivers. Always be professional, show up, and enjoy this time, because it really is hard work. You will remember your professors, your mentors, your supervisors, and all the clients that you will touch along the way. Most of all, you will remember your growth as you work your way from the start of this clinical rotation to your final internship. Last, here's what I realize about life. Treasure this time, it doesn't come back. So thank you all for inviting me, and just great to be here to see you off on your first internship. Kudos.
So next we have our keynote address, and every year we invite someone who's pretty connected with our program to come and give a keynote address to the students. And every year we always select someone who's been very much connected to us and connected to students so that they can speak a little bit more closely to what they've experienced and witnessed with them, but also someone that we really hold in high regard as far as being able to provide very valuable advice to these young professionals. So this year our keynote speaker is Dr. Randy Richardson.
Good afternoon, everybody. Surprise, I'm your keynote speaker. It's been really, really fun working with you guys this summer. Man, you've really grown a lot. From the beginning to now, that's the fun part of being faculty and being able to help you guys, is just to see the light bulbs go off and to see you guys put the pieces of the puzzle together. And you guys should be really proud of yourselves because you're ready. You're definitely ready. I was thinking when Dr. Pavian asked me to speak, what I would say to you guys, right? Like what could be inspirational to you. So then I kind of started back to think what my first clinical experience was like. And much like many of you, we had the same feelings. We were nervous, we were excited, we were fearful of the things that we didn't know. And that's okay, you should be. You know, that's the exciting part of really putting your hands on real patients. And you really get to feel what a stiff knee feels like, or what a stiff spine feels like, not your classmate pretending to be one. So those are really exciting times. I remember arriving at my clinical every morning, like 45 minutes to an hour early, because I was scared I was going to be late and didn't want to get stuck in traffic. But that was like that was what I did because that made me comfortable. So you too will find that you do silly things like that to make yourself more comfortable. I learned the importance of wearing good tennis shoes. Cute shoes are not your friend for an 8 to 10 hour clinical. So get good tennis shoes. And then I also remember just like clinically being so nervous doing silly things like, you know, reading the wrong numbers on a goniometer and think 60 degrees dorsiflexion. Well, that doesn't make sense. Let me go back and look at that other number. You know, so you will do things like that. You'll, you know, be so nervous. You hold your reflex hammer so tight that you feel like everyone has abnormal reflexes, right? Or you can't elicit a reflex. And those things are okay. And that's what you learn from. And those are the things you won't forget, and it'll make you a better clinician. I was thinking too of things that went well. And when you try to think of things that went well, sometimes it's like you always remember the things that didn't go well. But the things that went well were like the therapists that are going to be your CIs are going to be so helpful. And they're really going to help you grow and learn. And that's what they're there for. That's why they take a student, is to help you grow and learn your skills. Patients can be appreciative of just the small things in life. And you guys will be able to help them return to doing that. And then connecting with your patients and finding common ground. No one really wants to go to physical therapy, right? But while they're there, if you can make their experience fun, you'll really have a great impact on their life. And that's one of my favorite parts of being a physical therapist. And then other things I thought too that were really fun, and you guys will do this, is every night or every time you leave your clinical, you're going to call one of your classmates or text them about what went well and what went wrong. And that's the fun times, you know, you get to connect with each other and you get to grow and problem solve and help each other out. And then finally, I think the most important thing I learned from my clinicals is having a peace in my heart that I was in the right profession. And when you have that peace in your heart that you're in the right profession, there's nothing greater than that. And you guys will definitely find that on your clinicals. Now you too are about to start making your clinical memories. One of the most exciting parts of being a doctor of physical therapy is actually getting out there and using your skills. You studied hard, even during hardships. You persevered through a tough first year. You've seen you challenge each other. You've seen you collaborate. You've seen you grow your skills and expand your knowledge. Most importantly, you relied on each other each step of the way. I've seen you guys build each other up time and time again, and you'll continue to do that for many, many years to come. It's not coincidence that we're all in this room. We were chosen to be a part of this class, this program, this university, and this profession. We all came from different places. We all have different talents, but we were chosen to serve our community and make impact on each other's lives and our patients' lives. On your first clinical, you might help a patient walk for the first time. You might help a patient get out of the ICU that's been in the ICU for a month. You might help a patient go to the grocery store again, or be able to return to running and go back to work. Like, what other profession can say that they're able to help patients do that? We truly, I feel like, have one of the best professions in the world because of the impact we get to have on patients' lives. As you get your white coat today and embark on your first clinical, it's going to be exciting, but I want you to remember a few things. I want you to remember who you are, where you came from, and who you represent. Charge.
Good afternoon. This is the main event here. I get the privilege of announcing our class of 2023 for their white coat. So we're going to start with Lauren Adams. Chloe Artrip. Maria Peruque. Jennifer Bricks. Caleb Brockway. Mariah Bush. Nicholas Coletti. Gabriel Collado. Alejandra Corvalan. Natalia Davis. Casey Deming. Fahim Dalla. Jeremy Fleischman. Lauren Folio. Johanna Freeman. Goldsean Ginto. Joshua Guzman. Sophia Hack. Margaret Helka. Chase Kelly. Ryan Kelly. Megan Shida. Hunter Miller. Taylor Mort. order issue here, making sure we've got the right code. Next, we have Austin. Oh my God. Allison Palmer. Andrew Perez. Nate Rosenberger. Jean St. Louis. Santi Salazar Ruiz. Amardeep Singh. Christina Speranza. Lexi Steitleather. Jennifer Tall. Alicia Tomberlin. Justin Trent. Caitlin Wilkerson. Congratulations, class of 2023 on earning graduate. And next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Rimpiato and Dr. Lori Neely, and who else is coming up? More people? Oh, Dr. Randy Richardson, coming up for the Integration Emmy Awards. And Dr. Jamie Dyson. And Dr. Joanna Keogh. We have a whole team of doctors coming up here.
I'm not sure if everybody's aware that there is actually an award after the integrations class. So the first award is the best patient. This is to recognize the individual who is, a character is on point week after week and plays the best patient. Let's see the nominees. Sophia Hack. Christina Esperanza.
And the Best Patient Award goes to Justin.
The next award is for the best clinician, and this was a hard one because we'd have to put all, how many are there, 38? There'd be like 38 nominees. And this is a special award for me because Dr. Keogh and myself, we're working in the clinic right now. We're in the midst of COVID right now. And I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to come work with you guys every Friday. I look forward to it. Yesterday was way worse than today was. So thank you for keeping me sane over these last 8 weeks. Because I needed it. So nominees for the best clinician are Andrew. People don't like mics. I love them. Gene. Hunter. Margaret, aka Matthew. And the best clinician is, drum roll. Hunter, come on down. All right. So since they gave me the mic, I'm going to say a couple more things because that's what I do. You know, in my experience, there's 3 ingredients to make a great clinician. We just gave away the best clinician award. The first ingredient is knowledge. And you guys on day 1 opened your mouth and we sprayed the fire hose at you. And you drank it all. All right? You may have dribbled a little, but you drank it in and you did a great job. Second ingredient is knowledge. Second ingredient is skills. I'm sorry. I told you it's been a rough week. Second ingredient is skills. And you guys have been practicing those skills. And all of us up here feel that you're ready to be let loose on society and see our families. And I take that very seriously. You know, what I want anyone I sign off on practicing would see one of my family members. And I feel comfortable with every single one of you seeing one of my family members. So thank you for that. The last ingredient we didn't give them. The last ingredient you all gave them. And that's heart. All right? That knowledge, that skill doesn't mean anything if you don't have the heart to help somebody take those first steps, to help that person suffering from a disease sit up for the first time. You all gave them that. We kind of sprinkled it a little bit, but that all came from you. And that's the most important ingredient. We can learn skills, we can get knowledge, but you need to have that heart. And that's coming from all of you. So thank you for that as well. Fantastic.
It is so nice to see all of you. You clean up so well. I barely recognized you, especially when you took your mask off so you don't have on lab clothes and a mask covering your face. But congrats, you finished the summer semester, which I have heard is, from most students, think it's one of the most challenging semesters. It has been a pleasure to watch you grow from patient care skills, where you were just learning how to ask somebody what their name is and introduce yourself as a student physical therapist, to where you are now, where you can do a full evaluation on somebody. So that has been really exciting to see. For those of you all who don't know, I'm Laurie Neely. I'm our Director of Clinical Education, so I'm responsible for overseeing them on their clinicals while they go out. It's hard to believe that it's finally here. You all are so ready to go. I don't know if I have much wisdom left to share with you after everything everyone else has said. I don't like the microphone as much as Dr. Dyson does. And I think you all have heard lots of my wisdom already. But what I would tell you is to go into your clinic each day excited to be there and early, and with a big smile on your face. Take in everything that you can possibly see. This is your chance to learn as much as you possibly can. Take every opportunity that's thrown your way, even if it's something you think you may not enjoy, you never know until you try it. Have fun. It's a lot of fun. Keep in touch with each other. Share your knowledge with each other. Share what you see with your classmates so that they can continue to learn from you. And just be smarter tomorrow than you were today. So anything that you don't know, everything's right at your fingertips. Go home and look it up. Read those textbooks. Go back to all those PowerPoints. You all have done great things over the past year and a half. You've had a lot of challenges to overcome, which you all have done and done an amazing job. So this is just the next step in your journey to becoming a PT. So good luck to all of you. Thank you all so much for joining us. That concludes our white coat ceremony.
Lori. And we're done. Okay. Yay!